We're back. It's the episode where we really go to university. Probably, maybe it could happen. This is Crusader Kings 3, a Game of Thrones mod. Roleplay for House Belaerys in Tarth. Take swing. We got problems. Those problems are monetary. And they're going to get worse because it's winter. But, as you know, summer is coming. Summer is coming. Things are being built everywhere. I lost a counselor. I lost my castle in bad time. We need the stewardship. Oh, we have 2 mots on the crew. We got a mot and a hoat. Excellent. Still being pummeled by this until 252. Yikes. Alright, let's make sure they're managing royal guards. Let's go for secrets. Say Titan is intent. Oh, a dynastic legacy. We love these. Last time we got convergent blood because of the situation we're in now, where we've got kids marrying kids and we want them to have good traits. Yeah, we can try to force the bad traits out to get +5 years, or we can go for better education traits, which, you know, that's extremely strong. And then fewer complications during pregnancy. This isn't quite as strong, and then no prowess loss from age and increased skills with age. So, yeah, I mean, we want that, and then we want the extended life once we make it so that living a long time makes you better rather than worse. Did we lose one of our things? No? First Magister Grolio. So that's Bravos. I guess we're at war with Bravos. These things happen. Sometimes you just go to war with Bravos. I became obese. I was noticing in the last thumbnail that my character was looking rather rotund. Can I do the thing? Can I get the decision to... I was looking for it earlier. Get the decision to lose weight. But yeah, it's going to stress me the hell out. What a pious soul I am, battling the others. Oh, maybe we can lose some stress or get some training. I will ride. As the torrent of droplets falls upon us, we cut across the sky with wild excitement. It almost feels as though I am the one pulling us in and out of the storm clouds. But Muxie's roars, splitting the gloom with a brilliant burst of flame. This is truly living. I shout commands over the howl of the storm when needed, tug the reins when needed, and together we dance through the rain, mastering every turn and dive. With each maneuver, we grow stronger, more prepared than ever to face whatever the world may throw at us. I de-stress, and I didn't become ill. Nice. That's my favorite. Love not being ill. Shy or paranoid? This is my oldest son, and these are my choices? He already has 4 oh, because this is the trait that's getting locked in. Alright, well, that's deeply unfortunate. He's shy and craven is really tough. That's a tough one. I'll be honest with you. I'm not looking forward to that life. We really need to divert away to the next child in line. Orion, who is also craven and paranoid. Oh boy, I can't get out of this. Who is teaching these kids to be craven? Oh, well, I'm teaching them to be ambitious, but... A ruin no more! What shall it serve? Is Zaldrizzi's Grozier? Is this what's finished? Or was it Morn? It is probably Morn if that's the case. So it needs to be something I can hold. So it could be a temple. Or we can make it a castle. In either case, I can hold it personally. Because we want this. The holder of it gets a bunch of bonuses. So I'm thinking temple rather than castle. Narhan has found someone to spy for us. Cool. My spy master has come to me with discovery. She is certain my vassal, Lord Tomard, is scheming against my courtier, Jane. It's this guy again? Throw him in jail. He can pay his way out again. Revolving door for this guy. There's something to be said here about when you're rich enough, it's not a crime, it's a fine. Ah, Lord Oliver. Yes. Architect. Perfect. You know, if I'd had that before I started building that thing, I would have got a little bit more money. Okay. The legend expansion had just popped up. We definitely want to increase the quality. Notice through all this, I'm not actually saving up to, Singers occupy the wooden dais, filling the nights with music. As I take a sip of my mead, I close my eyes and allow myself a moment of rest. And now, all listen, a battle with others. The clamor of my courtiers fills the room. Sounds of cutlery banging on tables and raucous laughter. A doubtful thought haunts me. Among the admiration of the court, am I worthy? Of course I am. No question about it. The water rises from the depths of the spring. Small bubbles break upon the surface. I look down into the blue and see my own reflection. Strong, handsome, worthy. Lord Paramount Orys. I turn to see Prince Bedard, standing right next to me. Please tell me of your legend. I've traveled many days and nights to hear it. A kindred soul, join me. I have a good friend in the Prince of Dorne. I remember him. I know your face. Ugh. Ugh, the Iron Bank. Could you earn money, please? Could you earn money? It's not that difficult. I'm no longer obese. I'm still looking like a healthy fellow, though. Lord Oliver. No. We don't want to accidentally switch over to high partition. What we want is primogenitor. We're almost there. It's almost time to boost. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam. You are better than Mael. The Arrogante. We're so close. Come on. Give it to me. Give me the thing. Give me the thing. Give me what I want. There we go. 11 months we can complete it. Lord Jason. I think these people would have the kindness to look for indulgences, is all I'm saying. You know, back in my day, when you fucked up real bad, you got an indulgence, right? You just went ahead, you paid the Pope, you got out of your problems, and then you're done. I hate how this is snapping out of place constantly. It always does this, especially when doing ransoms or demand payments. That's what you need, a mod that undoes that. Oh, the queen went back to primogenitor, and I became obese again. That didn't take long, but I'm losing weight. Alright, well, I'm losing weight like I'm losing weight in real life. Queen is swinging back against power, right? Yes, good. Lord Paramount Orys, we have had our differences in the past, but don't you agree it's time to let bygones be bygones? I don't even know who you are. Father, I found this while exploring. Invest it, Tython. Become stronger. My aptitude is excellent. Probably why I got appointed to do it. Okay. So, tell me, my lord. My vassal Roland's voice snaps me out of my thoughts, and I find him waving his hand, the quill spilling ink over the floor. What about that time you became Master Tristane's squire? Oh, that guy? The guy I had to have removed? I remember that. My courtier is scheming against my courtier. Let her be known. Yeah. Valyrian and Indalic. Learn the language. Learn the language. My children are extremely studied. Very smart cookies here. Alright, that's probably it for them. Yeah. Did I mention during... Now, hold on. Wait a second. Do I get stress loss for exposing secrets? Yeah, man. I should actually be blackmailing everybody and turning money into stress loss. How dare you? I'm married. Forgot about that little mechanic. Until just this moment. Upgrade this again. Not that this place is making very much. Oh, it actually is making quite a bit now. Oh, so I'll go over it once more. Little Balon. I don't think I mentioned it, or maybe I have twice now, and this will be the third. But we did summon all of the free Belaerys' house members from across the world between the ages of 16 and 40, and then we intermarried them to as many provincial governors of Pentos as we could. So we should expect a strong rising of a Belaerys branch in that part of the country soon. Okay. Now we're going for avaricious. Bronwyn was attempting to preach among her fellow youngsters. Be zealous, my child. Be like me. Oh. Trade port is done. Done faster than I can. Ah, yes. Hospices. We're going to turn this into a little shrine. Born shall be a shrine. A shrine world. A ruin no more. Now this is probably Zaldrizi's Grozier. And we're going to want this to be a castle. It's the center point of the entire structure. Grand Castle. Although we could make it a temple for the pious, and that would be wild. We have a dragon mount. We need to appoint dragon keepers. So hold on, we're going to cook real quick. We're cooking. We got a good dragon keeper. We want, because he has good stats, we want him to marry into our family. We don't have that. But we can get him to marry an Aaron, and then we'll have an Aaron who's being well trained. Speaking of, let's just make sure that we're educating the kids. It looks like one of my sons got dragon dreams, which makes people not like him, but he has crazy stuff happen, which is good. We like that. Get him stewarded. Nice work, kid. Get the power of the dragon in you. Wow, some steward teacher must have died. Okay. Alyssa, you're learning from a dragon keeper, so we're going to make you learn. And learning. And then Bethany Goulet will also just have you be learning. You learn from the Maester. Ooh. Okay, my captain of the House Guards is probably getting old. I would prefer a Belaerys. We only have one septa. Unsurprisingly, also a Belaerys. Okay. So we need to construct a trade port here up to level 2 before we build anything else. As noted in our RP rules, we cannot exceed a level of construction less than the ports that we make. And then we just need to take Valyria and this and strengthen the bloodline, and I think we can call this over, because without any ability to go to war for the Iron Throne, the North and the Vale and Dorne will all be empty from us. We can't get to them, but we've more or less accomplished all of our goals. So we probably have 5 to 10 more episodes, maybe more, possibly significantly more, but I don't anticipate anything slowing us down. We did lose control of the Riverlands for our dynasty, which was very sad. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we can try to go rebuild the family throughout the lands. I have plenty of children who will have plenty of children, and we can just stock more Belaeryses. Yeah, and we even have Belaeryses in Dorne, which is crazy that we're building political power there. We have part of the Stepstones. Soon we might have some small amount of power in Pentos. I expect that we'll be, we'll enter into whatever it's called, powerful family. I think dominant, powerful, we'll be on their list. We'll be at the bottom, but we'll be on their lists. It's a tale about the small folk. I should use these to start a private garden. A jovial merchant pressed a sack of seeds into my hand. Plants he claimed fortify both health and mind. I must admit I have little experience in nurturing plants, but how hard could it be? By the way, the answer to that question is extremely difficult. I got herbalist. Amazing. It's such a good trait. I was able to attain a secret Amira. Oh, somebody's got a child heritage secret. Well, well, well. Now you might notice that I have some options like grant access to Dragon Pit or teach Dragon Lore. We actually don't want to teach Dragon Lore yet because it only shows up every few years, and we need to go on a world journey to hit up all the points of Dragon Lore, which include hitting up Harrenhal, the fields where the 3 Dragon Lords burned everybody, and then the Citadel. We need to hit those 3 up. We've already done Dragonstone. We'll have max Dragon Lore, and then we pass it to all of my children. And wait a second. I forgot. I need to... Probably someone is screaming at me in the comment section. I need to up Dragon Pit funding in 9 months, and we can start bringing in those wild dragons. Hold on. We want dragons in my realm who have been causing problems. Dragon. You can also ask other people to park their dragons in our Dragon Pit if they have access to it. So you're Monica Belaerys, you're my cousin. I will teach you Dragon Lore. This is fine, because she already rides a dragon. You know what I mean? She doesn't need more Dragon Lore. We'll grant you access. And then I'd like to move you into the pit. You're not going to allow that. That's fine. That's fine. Melees will join us one day. A Starwing. Lord Brandon. We're going to teach him Dragon Lore. Give him access to the pit. You're not going to let us move this dragon either, huh? That's fine. Amira Belaerys already has a dragon. Dragon luring her up. Dragon luring her up. We can't give her access. She might be a little bit too young. Or maybe she already does because she's close family. I'm not sure. This is my dragon, and I can store my dragon in my dragon pit. And there are no side effects. Tiny health penalty. That's fine. That's fine. It's better than you going wild at the end. So, Brinogar. We're sending our Dragon Keeper 69%, or I can do it, but I could very well kill or be killed by them. We're sending the Dragon Keeper. 3, 2, 1, go. He's in there. Perfect. Now, there's a fairly good chance people who have access to it, so all of my kids are going to start trying to turn him. Okay, so now we're going for all free dragons. So we won't be able to do this until... I think it's in 1 year we'll be able to try to bring another wild dragon in. Send the Dragon Keeper. Each day, my court is abuzz with the talks of the next banquet. This extravagance has gone too far. Since the court stopped overeating, Joffrey has a nearly never-ending supply of food to donate to the poor. Yeah. Let's let my high almond or almond highly. Are there any secrets I can expose for a quick... Damn. Oh, I can just fart. I'm uncouth. Also, my character's uncouth. Ah, secret exposed. Perfect. Fornicator. Adulterer. We're imprisoning that guy who murdered family members. That's a problem. Night's Watch? No. Banish? Yes. Goodbye. Alright. This girl gets gregarious. Excellent, excellent. Things are really lining up here. Need to be pulling in a bit more money. We still need to go to college. Very important. Orys Belaerys. Cool. Entertained by my jester. Perfect. Ride by Muxies. I can get dragon training or I can lose stress. Well, I can lose stress in many ways, but only one way can I get dragon training. Lord Orain got some indulgences. I might be getting close to university visit time. Going to the university, the premier learning experience, the Citadel, 784. Okay. My tutor's going absolutely nuts, which is great because I have a lot of kids. Honest, deceitful, humble. I think honesty. You there. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's fine. I appreciate you granting me that. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. So interesting. Thank you so much. Kid, you live in Dragonland? I'm teaching you some dragon lore. We have converted Orys to the good and great faith. Sevenist. Okay. Even the islands are Sevenist. Ah, we can finally convert Storm's End. Perfect. Perfect. How about wrapping this legend up? It's pretty expensive. Good. Okay, hold on. We are also going to evangelize the realm, as per usual. We will do Morningside Castle, because that's part of Tarth, which is our core. Evangelize the realm. Doesn't really seem to have made a difference, but boy, do we control almost all the Stormlands. Okay, and then Morningside Castle. Well, instead of going to college, we're going to build another shrine for another 5 years of life expectancy. But since we're no longer spreading the legend, our funding is back up a lot. Orys Belaerys. We should do a quick sweep to make sure all the kids are learning real quick. Guess maybe she's teaching people. Is there anyone that can educate these kids? Oh no, no kids can be educated. All right, let's talk about knighthood. I got a lot of sons. We got a lot of people that need to be knighted. Wait, that said offer squire. There we go, offer squire. Well, now I'm not sure. I think I just gaslit myself. Thares. Not this guy. This is the guy I keep throwing in prison. He's a good moneymaker, honestly. There is a reason why nearly everything is illegal in my realm. We did Tytos, Laenor. And it should be Tythan. That will cover my family. And more knights. Got knights on knights. Fire. Aaron. We'll stop here for now. We can do another sweep later. Let the traitor be known to all. My vassal? I'll throw him in jail. Take him down for some cash. Excellent passive stress loss. That's what we love to see. Okay, here we go. There we go. Send in Lady Emma. Thank you very much, Lady Emma. I need her secret. And then I need to expose it. Thank you. That should bring me all the way down to 0. 2 months. We want highly competent dragon keepers capable of pulling in dragons anywhere from the world. I could get a hunting dog or spears. My next hunt will not cost any gold. Well, there it is. There's the one. Ah, my son Orys. Honesty will serve you, my other son Orion. He's down here now. But is he still my heir? Yes, but what if I don't want him to be? What if I want to designate this boy an heir? I can't. But I want to. Oh, interesting. We can visit the dragon pit together, and that will try to capture the dragon that's in there. We don't want to do that until he's learned dragon lore, though. Let's hold off on that. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. I took Tython out playing with a bow. I don't want him to be paranoid. I think sadistic is probably better than paranoid. We've had some bad experiences with several of the other choices available to us. Has the 2 months passed? Yes. We are now locking in for maximum amenities in our dragon pit. The dragons may be available again. It may be dragon time. Drag more dragons into the dragon pit. Not you. May only be able to get ones in our territory. I'm not sure. Or it may just not be up again. I don't know. We'll check again later. University. We need university because we need to get the dragon lore. When we have the dragon lore, we can teach all the children, lock it in, then they can go ahead and start learning from dragons. Then we can get dragons on dragons. All right, the tutors are out here doing good work. We love that. We love that for them. Gold must come first. Wow, a bunch of my kids went to a little party there. Cool. Any maester of the Citadel is welcome in my halls. What could go wrong here? Whilst walking the corridors of my keep today, I ran into my guest Ethan and began speaking with him. During our conversation, I noticed he had a link of black iron on his chain. I brought this up to him, and we began talking at length about ravenery. A truly illuminating conversation. Ethan has come before me before he returns to his journey, thanking me profusely for my generosity and hospitality. He's further stated he would be sure to tell his new lord and his colleagues at the Citadel of the breadth and depth of my scholarly research. Clearly, I have left a good impression. Let's see here. For the Saul. Learn stewardship. I think learning stewardship is pretty dang important. That's my daughter. You don't want to take hooks off of your kids. You may need them to sort of scoot things in the direction you want. No. I want to commission a legend. The High Lordship of Andalamark. Where the hell is that? Oh. How do you have control of... Oh, we captured it. That's very interesting. That's very interesting because that means we can build the Duchy building in Hugor's Hill. Very interesting indeed. I may just hold on to that Duchy title, even if it makes people upset. How bad is it? How much do people dislike me doing this? No one cares. They all love me. I'm also a really scary guy. We'll hold on to that for a hot minute. Ooh. Oh, did I get more properties as well? Hold on. That's slightly more concerning. Okay. I think I did get more properties. Yeah, I'm sure that there are good stewards among the people here whom I can appoint to lead. Serwyn, you're super old. Do you have kids? You have a kid. Perfect. We'll grant you the titleage to Armridge. Let's make sure your daughter marries a Belaerys, just to make sure it stays in the family. Well, we don't actually have to have you marry Belaerys. We just have to matrilineally marry. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So it comes back to us. Okay, and then the other one is Kruntor. Get another good steward up in here. Balerion. We're gonna, before you become my vassal, let's get you married off. And then grant you titleage to Kruntor. Krone Moors? Sure. Whatever you want to call it. Cool. So you have full rights to do whatever you want with these people. Although actually what I should have done is pulled all the mayors and sub-castles and replaced them with Belaerys. My mother died. We can hold a nice funeral for her next time I get stressed out. I'm about to go to college, so it could be soon. These tutors are killing it, dude. Hey, Zealous. We love Zealous. Really strong trait. Do not have a wet nurse. This is a problem. A solvable problem, however. We're almost there. It's about to happen. I think we're good. Let's lock in. University visit. Go hard. Okay. We want to hit up Harrenhal, a place of draconic significance, then Hysteric, Dragon Lore. Try to make sure we steer to some good shit on our way in. It's surprising how many places this character hasn't been because he spent so much time saving the world from itself. I want to make sure that we have that hit up. And then for our trip back, we're going to travel via boat. Hit up our good allies, the Prince. Maybe we can do a little jaunt over to Lys. See what's all about over here. Maybe. Seems okay so far. Maybe we can stop by Mir. Whether it's far or near, you can find it here in Mir. Okay. Going capital. Cool. Can we stop by the great sights of Evenfall as well? Sundown, we're good so far. Looks like that's gonna do it. That's a pretty chunky trip. I'm gonna just make sure we have captains. It says we don't need them. You never want to be in the position where you wish you had captains. Please guide us safely through the hills, my man. Thank you so much. Oh, I will do it. I won. Ooh, I'm going to use that money that I won right there to build a trade port. Fantastic. The journey through Morwen unveils sprawling pastures dotted with cattle as my retinue pauses at the edge of a verdant field. A herdsman approaches. Cheerfully strumming his lute, he grants a broad smile and greetings. "My lord," he begins, "these beasts are the pride of our province. Would you join me to witness our labor, restock your supplies, or perhaps partake of our famous Morwen blue cheese? I would learn of your herds. Know the secrets, just in case I need to expose them later." The locals must have something around here. This is someone else's land, so I don't care. We'll take what we want. The stories of Harrenhal do not do it. We did this before. It was a long time ago, but we already did this event. The important part, though, is that we're stacking dragon lore. We want to get the 4. I think it's 4 is the maximum. All right, Field of Fire. The last one will be in... it'll be the Citadel, I believe. Journeying through Boots Bridge, I pass by a peculiar-looking tent splayed open with a yet more peculiar-looking occupant. Come in, almighty Lord Paramount. I can tell you have many miles to go. Seal the tent and burn this switch. How did he know who I was? Traitor. Maleficent. Alan Tidwell. Join my travel entourage, sir. I would have strong knights in my court. Oh, so I can get Natural Dread. Minus Casus Belli would be great, except it's useless for me right now. Or I can go Stalwart Leader and then hope that I can get Chivalric Dominance and go absolutely insane. Good Natural Dread is strong, though. My Dread should be amazing. Yeah. I can actually ease back on my Dread guys, then. I can turn them off, probably, which will raise my courtier's opinion of me, so that the Dread isn't as necessary. Oh, High Garden. We must be getting close. Okay. We need just one more diplomacy perk, and all children give me 1 random skill up to 5. Well, I have way more than 5 kids. The high altitude and brisk air of High Garden has a very refreshing quality as we traverse the local hill fort. Soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I'm moving closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I am approached by the local captain, Niles. Would you like to join in, my lord? I'd like to get rough terrain expert. Nice. I will not make you regent. Oh, that is... I have forgotten to name a regent, though. That is a good point. 63, that's not a good call. My power sharing. He's selfless. The problem is he's getting old as hell. I'll name my wife my regent. Of course. Who wouldn't? There's a lot of people in my regent list. Where's my wife in this list? Did I miss her? Was she up earlier? The long list. Here we go. It's my wife. Oh, her aptitude is poor. Okay, that's fine. We're looking for someone whose aptitude is good and is young. Like 20 or 30. Orys Belaerys. You will be my regent. Yes, excellent. I want you to get me extra stuff. Do not abuse your powers, Regent. Oh, come to teach at Storm's End for my child, I see. That's a good plan. Alright, we have Valyrian. We're gonna keep boosting the fishing here. Excellent. Now, by our RP rules, we can do up to level 3. Someone told me I was pronouncing this wrong, so hold on. I want to go get that Google Voice thing.
Pedagogy.
Pedagogy. All right, we're going to get pedagogy. Wards can get additional skills. Cool. All right, we're at max. We're at max. Hold on. We're going to reveal any secrets to reduce stress. Real quick. Exposing. Cool. Expose. Cool. My stress is way the hell down. All right, now we're teaching all of the kids the dragon lore. It's 4 dragon lore points, right? 3. Okay. I don't know how this works then. Teach dragon lore. Teach dragon lore. Actually, yes. And then can we visit the dragon pit together? Bing, bang, boom. He was not able to tame the dragon. That's fine. Dragon lore. All over the place. Kids, I want you taming dragons left and right. Now you listen to me, young man. I want you taming a dragon. I tamed a dragon before I was your age. Back in my day, we had to confront wild dragons in the field. You kids, you don't know how good you have it. Alright. It looks like there's another... Oh, they can learn Roynish. Now they're ready to go to Dorne. My children are extremely well educated. I sent them all to private university and none of them are rowdies. Are you a rowdy, sir? This is a reference to the tabletop RPG show Dimension 20, which I watch. By the time this video comes out, probably the show that I'm referencing will be over. It's gonna be a while. But it is nice to have like a pre-stocked set of videos to drop whenever I'm having a slow week, because I've had a lot of slow weeks lately. Okay, can we try to send a dude here? Now, is it only stuff inside my realm that I can go after? Maybe. Muxies, Bringar. This is somebody's. At the top realm. These are Targaryen dragons. We definitely can't get a hand on these. We're looking for wild dragons. Ooh. Petzl, you've had a rough time, my man. Alright, we've arrived at the Citadel. Just like some of my forefathers, but not all of them before me. I'm proud to see my daughter no longer a child, but as an adult. I volunteer to help. Yeah. Neighboring fellow vassal. We're getting the Targaryen in? Yep. Yes, my daughter Shiera was... Oh, no. Capital. Isolate the capital. Do it. How are we doing at becoming the... We're only 50% of the way there. That's fine. Okay, I just stressed up. I'm gonna stress again, too, because I'm gonna say there's merits in both of your arguments. These damn teachers. Good, we impressed them. But we need a way to stress down quickly, and I don't think it's gonna happen. We're gonna... I mean, this is why we completely de-stressed ourselves before we came out here. Okay. Kinsmen. Getting the good monies in. We like a good monies. Okay, trade port is built again. Can we level it again? No? Then I'd like to see if we can build a water mill for reduced costs. It's going to be very important because we need to build a bunch of mayorships here. We need a bunch of cities to spread across the land. Let me begin from the 7-pointed star, as everyone knows. Excellent. My son is better at stewarding than I am? Well, I'm a better teacher than I am I'm a better teacher than I am an actual arbitrator. Ah, a guest speaker. I'll destroy him with facts and logic. Excellent. What I like to do. but it happens very rarely. Take a partial payment from you. Good enough. I wonder if the reason the realm was out of money was because all the stewards were stealing constantly from the queen. How close is she to booting me out of power? I hope it's soon. I don't have a problem with being her regent. I just don't, yeah, see, because there's all these super negative things that can happen. We are loyal. I want the liege to have incredible power, not us. There must be meaning in the contradictions. We gain a book artifact, massively more successful. Wow. We're nailing every event so far, and we're actually de-stressed. We've fully completed it. Excellent. You should be honored to have a Lord Paramount attend, or I would like to make a generous donation. Okay, if we're successful here, yes, we are. We can come back again in 16 years. I'll be, what, 52 years old? Is that right? 53 years old? That would be fine. I think a 53-year-old going back to college in order to reach maximum, 5-star perk status. Just become the mastermind. Probably I'll be teaching instead, right? I'll be getting my MBA. All right. When I left, I couldn't imagine blah, 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 blah. During my stay, I've gotten close to one of my teachers, Willis, who is a Septon with exceptional learning powers. I doesn't really matter what Septon is. Willis is coming back home with us. Yeah, dude. Holy cow. I want you to educate some of these loose kids here. Wait, am I educating him? Here we go. Excellent. And you're going to teach them how to do what you do. Willis. He is not available because we're on the road. Okay, so we're going to start by letting whoever this is train them. He's going to die before their training's done, almost certainly. Oh, of course I'll let my wife have access to the dragon pit. Teach her some more. Dragon pit. We should both have dragons, babe. Absolutely. I would love for you to have a dragon. Okay. Here in the Stormlands, we're raising the next generation of Septons. The most learned scholars around the world. I got 3 perks. Boom. Any cost. Avaricious. Yeah, I think Chains of Loyalty to go for likable. Just because it's a solid trait. Okay. Marriage. Go. Okay. I cannot justify such reckless spending. Amazing. Reveal secret immediately. Boom. Constructing a city. Boom. Next up, we're going to construct a temple. I think we have to do at least one of everything. Maybe not. We'll see. A fine day like this, the weather's nice, the pastures of sweet water look great. The local livestock are positively jumping and cheering in their own guttural manner. Calves are walking next to their mothers, their fur shiny and clean. Overall, the place is very competently run, although I do notice a couple of oddities that I would manage a bit different. Local patriarch approaches me. Fine morning to you, my lord. Are these beauties not a sight to behold? I could apply some of this back home. Home. Ah, okay, we're gonna go with a full city spread then. Let's see here. I don't need it. Perfect. Ah, Tython, you are the one that I want to be my real primary heir, right? Yes? You guys have kids yet? Ah, you did, Jarella. She's nearly perfect. No one can match you, girl. No one can match you. We are training you, right? Someone is training you? Someone's educating you? Yeah, she's good. She's good. She's good. She's good. My lord is scheming. Throw him in jail. I want him to make me money. High Lordship of Zaldrizzi's Grosier. Congratulations, Malian. You are now the High Lord of Zaldrizzi's Grosier. My courtier Mirel is scheming. That's my former scheming against just a random person. Throw her in jail. Okay. Banished. You know the rules. You knew the rules. I appreciate your service. You know the rules, and so do I. There's no commitments, what I'm thinking of. Come back with us. Wouldn't get this from any other guy. This is probably where we're gonna stop here. I need to do marriages. We've done the education, and I need to bring in a new concubine to replace a woman who's getting a little too old to still have children with me. And I believe that how it works is for every additional lover that you have, you can have up to 2 more children. So we're going to change out concubines when they can no longer basically have kids, so that we get a shot at having more children. I believe that's how it works. YouTube comment section will eviscerate me based on the concubines I've had so far, who you're all intimately aware of, I'm sure. Who's your favorite concubine so far? Just a quick little review in case you've forgotten. We had Malaria or whatever, who we just had to banish from the realm. We've got my distant cousin, Orys Belaerys, who's a nice, she's a nice lady. And then we have Nara Fairies, who they say is ugly, although that's a crazed opinion, who's got that pure blood that, we didn't get, but we wanted it. We wanted it quite badly.